Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization. Welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as the Cree. So where we left off, we had just researched defensive tactics. Sorry. We had just researched entertainment, or whatever it's called, games and recreation, which is going to unlock the entertainment district. We're going to place the entertainment complex right here. Now that we have placed the entertainment complex, we can get rid of this pin. And we can begin chopping. So I'm going to chop for 270 production here. The entertainment complex is 146 production. It's pretty expensive at this point in the game. I would have liked to have all my districts placed by this point. And I think I'm going to try to get them down now. So I'm going to spend a little bit of money to get this district down as well, because I want these campus districts out eventually. Would have liked to have chopped that jungle, but it wasn't really an option at the moment. So we're going to harvest here. That will instantly finish that. Then we're going to harvest for the arena as well. On this tile. That's another 108 production. Boom. Then we're going to go for the Colosseum. It's 400 production for the Colosseum. So that's going to take a little bit of a harvest. We still have a couple good chops, like on the salt, for example. And so I'm thinking that the salt chop and this forest chop should do the trick. Otherwise, we might need to chop the iron. But we should be able to get this one without too much trouble. As long as the scout doesn't spawn barbs, I'll be fine. Now, I have a builder here. I'm tempted to chop the Padana. The city does have pretty good production. I could maybe do a double forest chop here. I think I would prefer to chop this forest for the Colosseum, because what is this? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 city Colosseum. A 6 city Colosseum is pretty much as good as it gets, as far as I can tell. Maybe a 7 city, but a 6 city Colosseum is definitely something I want to make sure that I secure. So I'm thinking three more chops should secure that, especially with Magnus, who doubles chop power. I would like to throw down a district here. It'll probably not sure what district I'll put down, but we'll consider it later. Would like to put down some of these. What I'm going to do instead is just continue to spam builders from this city to help use up my chops and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and have a look with this guy. So there is a Barbarian Warrior here. Let's go there. Let's shoot this soldier. Let's fortify with this guy. He should be able to take this hit, especially since he's fortified in a forest. I can't remember if cavalry... I'm pretty sure they get defensive bonuses, so he should be just fine. Let's bring this guy over as well to assist in clearing these barb camps. We do need to eventually clear out these barb camps. I was struggling a little bit, but I think now that we're getting a handle on it, I've calmed down a little bit, and I'm a little bit less salty about it. I am kind of very upset, though, that it slowed down my settlements, because it's completely crushed my game speed now. So we finished a theater square that has 3 plus 3 adjacency over here. Let's go ahead and shoot this horseman twice. This should result in a kill. Then I can move this spearman over to give us a flanking bonus on this horseman. I can move this spearman over to give me a really good chance of getting a kill here. And I'll get a level up on this guy, with which I'll be able to promote him into echelon. And then we should be able to take on this barb camp. We're working on this barb camp, so we'll shoot there. You're going to heal. You're going to fortify in this forest and hope that this barbarian smashes against you. Theater square completed. I can now go back to producing settlers in my cap. I have still quite a few cities to settle. Let's go ahead and talk about those right now. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking of settling on the iron to pick up that science and the amber. I think that's a reasonable place to settle, on the iron. Alrighty, and then that should leave me another city over here somewhere. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So then I'm thinking on the chocolate, on the cocoa. And I want to settle on luxuries because I want to settle on top of things, because that means I don't have to use up a tile working them, or, you know, having them. Then that should leave me perhaps a 1, 2, 3, perhaps a gypsum settle here. Right there. And then that gypsum settle. Well, actually, gypsum I don't really want to settle on. I may settle on the wheat instead, although the gypsum tile is fine. I think I'm going to settle on the gypsum. And then down here, to close this out, I may settle 1, 2, 3. I may settle on this grassland hill just to use up all these tiles. Again, we're kind of settling suboptimal terrain. Well, really, I could get a really good campus in here. I could get 2 really good campuses in here if I spread this land out a bit better, actually, because I could settle 1, 2, 3. I could settle like here and here, and then that's a lot of deer forest chops. So that's like, I have 2 settlers, so that's another 3. 4. Where was this other city going? 1, 2, 3, right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are all the cities I'm going to settle. So I have these 2 settlers ready. I have 1 more settler on the way, so I need 4 more settlers. So how long could you build me a settler in? 20 turns. It's a 50-turn Colosseum. Let's unlock these tiles and make sure we're working things that make sense. Now that's 30 turns. So you go get there. You go there. A couple more chops should do the trick. Should have had the plus production card slotted in for wonders if I was playing correctly. But we'll be just fine without it. So you're going to take 9 turns to get there. You're going to take 6 turns to get there. How long would you take to get here? Could you get here faster? You know, you'd be the same. So the difference doesn't matter. Clear that barb camp. Thank goodness. Okay, so we've reduced the number of barbarians that are coming at us. Sadly, Jerusalem was taken by Mongolia. Although I haven't actually technically met Mongolia. I'm going to need to build scouts at some point because I need to reveal the map and find city-states. That's going to be a very important thing that I do. I'm going to get open borders with Rome here soon. I say soon, I mean next turn. Right, let's move there. Keep that pin. You can move there. Let's talk to Rome. Let's make a deal. Let's do open borders. Hopefully we can establish a more friendly relationship. I'll take a piece of gold off them as well. Okay, you're going to take the echelon promotion. Echelon. There's a scout. Okay, you guys are going to all finally get some healing into you. You're holding on to your chops. I'll chop next turn. I will purchase this tile for the purpose of the chops. Okay. Looking good, getting ready for the chop. I'm going to purchase the really good campus tile. Although this campus tile doesn't kill a culture tile, so I think I'm going to move that there. I just want to have that placed. Start producing all my campuses. I also need to start producing my culture districts, more importantly, to be honest. So this belongs to you. And we will chop that. That'll bring that down to quite a few turns left. Heal there. And let's see, you're holding on. Unit needs orders. Am I sure I'm getting the Magnus bonus? I'm curious. Shoot there. Can you not shoot? It tells me you can shoot, but the game is lying. I don't like it when the game does that to me. I feel like the game lies to me too much, and it makes me a little bit aggravated. Okay, could you kill that scout for me? Please do. Okay, let's move there. Let's occupy his terrain. Let's block him from attacking the archer. Let's move you there, move you there, move you there. Okay, so now I should be able to kill this. Okay, so we've cleared out a lot of terrain. Let's harvest the salt. Oh, that's food and gold. It's not what I wanted. Okay, so it is getting doubled properly. A Meekwap here would eventually be really good. I think I prefer the mine. I think Meekwaps are for flatland tiles. Do we have a surplus of salt right now? We do. Could we trade it away? I think you already have your own salt. Yeah, you're pretty salty, my friend. What about you, Guitarja? I think you have plenty of salt. Yeah, you do. Nobody else wants to trade with me, except Seonduk might. Okay. Just for the sake of maybe improving our relations so she doesn't declare war on me, I think I might just give her salt. Since I have so much of it knocking around. And hopefully that'll prevent her from declaring war on me. If she feels like she's getting value out of me. Although it might just provoke her into war. So I'm hoping that extracting the iron will do a lot for me. So I'm going to go improve this salt because it's a good tile. You hold there, next turn. I think I will keep this salt perhaps, because it does make it into a really nice tile. However, the food and the gold extraction is pretty tasty. It's 270 production. There is the Colosseum. Very nice. So that is going to pump amenities in all my cities, which is really, 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 really nice. So let's talk Apadana. Could you overflow into a settler? I'd like to finish the campus. There's a really good theater square here, so I might harvest that wheat. I'll drop the theater square there once we grow. And harvesting the wheat will force growth in here, which is nice. Let's choose research. Let's grab that mathematics now that we have the boost. We want to get to Ruhr Valley. If we can. One of the big wonders we want is Big Ben in the late game. But what we really need is scouts to find more territory. We have a lot of scouts laying around. So I'm going to start sending you off now to find people. You're going to shoot there, you're going to attack, and then you should finish this. Oh well, that wasn't a kill. Okay. In the meantime, you're going to move there, you're going to move there, you're going to move there. And we'll be ready to triple attack that next turn. So you could do with something, I'm not sure. Alright, so I think we can look to maybe move Magnus. What's the next wonder we might go for? I don't think I really want Mausoleum. I don't have a harbour out. The Great Library is already gone. Let's see. What wonders could we go for? Hagia Sophia we don't care about. We don't have an encampment, so we can't go for Alhambra. We might go for the Forbidden City. The extra thingy would be nice. We would have to get universities, which would require me to get a great scientist, which I don't quite have the things for, because I'm a little bit behind where I should be, which is slightly unfortunate. Is this better as a pasture or as a mine? I think it's better as a pasture. The extra food is quite nice. It'll keep that city growing. Now, you don't actually need your chop anymore. We also had a stone to chop as well. I think I may chop for the... theater square. I want to chop my land out as much as possible while I have Magnus in here, because establishing him takes quite a decent amount of time. So we have a lot of overflow. I'm not going to go for Petra. Let's go ahead and grab the monument, because I need to boost my culture as high as possible. The earlier I get my culture flowing, the better. Although I also really need to grow this city. So there's a 5 pop. That should become a 6 pop soon. So let's grab the granary because we need to get to 7 pop. You hold for a turn. Now, we're also going to be doing wall chops here as well soon. which involves getting ancient walls 1 turn from being finished and then harvesting a resource or a forest to get a massive overflow. It's sort of a thing that takes a while to set up, but once you have it set up, it works really well. I would like to reveal Niter, but I would need to build an aqueduct, so let's get engineering so that we can build an aqueduct. Choose Civic. Would love to finish a second campus. I have a campus finished. Let's finish that settler. Okay. Let's see now. Feudalism, build farms, quadrireme. I'm not going to build an encampment, so I don't mind picking this up now, but I really would like feudalism for the extra builder policies. So I might go for that, as much as I want recorded history for the governor title. Okay, you've got zoning commissioner now. Excellent. That's going to help this city build up its districts. There's a lot of chops over here to get out to develop the city really quickly, so I'm going to send over a builder to help out. Just to, that city already has a builder actually, so really what I need to do is need to finish up chopping in here. So let's chop this. And send you up over to Mistwas. You come there. Get this salt online. You've got 3 really nice tiles to work. There's Alpine training. Let's start hitting this guy. Cleared him out, nice. Cleared. There's another barb camp killed. Okay, we got the exploration off. Let's heal these units up. There's engineering. I do want to build an aqueduct, but I don't know where. Puteoli would be a good trade route. Let's go ahead and trade from here because we can claim land with that trade route. And similarly, if I trade from here, I can claim land depending on where I go. Go here, shoot. Wait, where'd my settler go? Oh, you're here, okay. Heal. Heal. You can fortify here now. I have another settler. Let's go settle on the chocolate. Well, actually, I want to settle further away. Settler, go. Let's get towards apprenticeship. How many mines do I have? I should have 1, 2, so I need 1 more mine. Where could I get a mine? A builder charge laying around. Let's put a turn into a library. You fortify there. And so the kind of process I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get as many districts up using chops as possible. That was kind of why I set up this kind of crazy game. Just to kind of show the extreme version of what you can actually do in the base game. But I'm pretty sure at this point we're in a position where we could quite easily win this game. Okay, you have a build charge. What do I want to use it for? Getting a mine up there would be okay. Yeah, we have a golden age as well. Which should trigger in 8 turns, which is pretty good. Okay, let's trade with somebody. I'm going to purchase an Aqueduct because I need to see more of the map. I just need more information. I need to find city-states The fact that I haven't found any is really, really painful. Trading with the capital will give me 6 food. Holy crap! The city doesn't need food. What I need are things from trading with other people. I would like Rome to be my friend and then give me an alliance as well. If I could get a research alliance with Rome, that would be really, really good. So in the meantime, let's trade with Puteoli for the little bit of gold and stuff it'll give me. Go there. Go there. Claiming these tiles would be nice. Where do I get the most tile claims? Probably if I wait until this city is settled. So heal. Let's harvest this. That'll be 7 pop. We can drop the theater square. Get a +4 theater square. Extract. 144. Whoop. Get that theater square in 2 turns. Unlock that tile. Double extraction. And now I think we're done extracting with Magnus here, so we can transfer Magnus over to Antananarivo next turn to get it extracting and bonuses and stuff on the roll. Okay, let's... oh, I didn't mean to move you out. Let's shoot and shoot. Okay, nice one. Didn't mean to move you out. I was trying to shoot with the city, but I misclicked a little bit. Okay, so we have the 3 core districts that we want in here. So let's get to work in the library. Let's move Magnus now. Reassign Magnus to Antananarivo. And then let's reassign Liang over to Akatup, which I have decided is where I'm going to spam builders out of. Let's go ahead and start the extraction process. I'm going to drop a theater square. I want to get the market up to get another trade route out as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and run past that if we can. Okay, you run out this way. You go over here. You have a promotion. I'll get that promotion next turn. Possibly jungle promote. Okay, you have 3 build charges. Let's grab a mine. I may as well throw down a few improvements just to get the apprenticeship boost, for example. Lock that in. I will want another mine there. You go garrison that city. I'm going to want to start spreading my units out for garrisons, for garrison amenities, because I'm going to be taking that card later, once I have exploration. Okay, you come along. You're going to settle there next turn. You're going to wait another turn. You're moving up. Let's have a look at the settler map mode. So this should secure me pretty strongly against Korea. Any forward settling from Korea. And you may as well go garrison that city. Alright, I think we're starting to hit in our stride now. Now that we've dealt with all the major threats, it's really just about optimization. The classical era ends in a few turns. The city is having growth problems. Might be worth it to get a granary in here. So what districts do we want to go for and where? I'm thinking if we take this tile, we can get an okay in campus, which is reasonable. And then we could put a pretty decent theater square on that hill. Because that would be a +2 and a 3 from those 2 districts. So let's get a mine up for this city to work. Mines are the best tiles in the game, in my opinion. And we're getting apprenticeship, which will further improve them. Fortify there. Keep scouting. I need more information. Hopefully I might get a tribal village or 2. Let's settle in place. We'll delete this. We get a free builder. 4-charge builder thanks to the pyramids. I should really wait maybe for feudalism, but I don't think I can really wait on cities settling anymore. Let's harvest this to get the city up and running. Probably going to chop most of this jungle out to get this city where it needs to be really fast. Quickly grab a monument. I say quickly, it's going to take you a while. Move here, move here. Let's see, what if I traded from here up there? We'll see if that can pull off something interesting. I'm just trying to find the most optimal way to expand my borders using these settlers. Okay, I need to wait 4 more turns for Magnus. But the extraction will happen soon. You're going to fortify there. Alrighty. I think we're doing pretty well at this point. We're not making the most science in the game, but we're getting there. Our empire is developing really, really rapidly. Just going to grab monuments in these cities because I need the borders to start popping. And I don't really have a culture bonus. Really, I should throw down their districts, but I don't want to do that before I've done a chop. So yeah, if I trade with this city, it'll grab me a bunch of tiles. So Kapekawan. Even if it's not a very good trade route, I'm doing it for the border pops, which is going to save me a lot of money and culture time. You can fortify there. You wait a turn. Keep exploring. And let's harvest this. Golden food. That'll grow this city nice and quick. And give me gold to potentially purchase a settler here. I definitely want to purchase a settler if I can. Build a mine there. Give this city more mine tiles. Other tiles are pretty worthless. I'm not going to bother with them. I might harvest that just purely for the sugar. Let's keep exploring. Okay, there's Genghis. Let's talk to Genghis. I might have resources I can trade him. Make a deal. He doesn't have salt. Give me 4 gold per turn for that. Send him a delegation. So we're about to get feudalism. I would have liked to get the feudalism boost, but it's probably not going to happen. You go stand in that city and fortify. You go stand in that city and fortify. So I'm just spreading them out because eventually I'll be getting amenities from cities with garrisons. Classical era ends. Progress towards recorded history. Alright, let's get your pop-up now. So now I feel comfortable throwing down the commercial hub on that tile, because I don't want to waste a chop, basically. And then the campus will go there. I don't really have a good campus tile, but the campus will go there, and then the theater square will probably go there. So, you got your campus. Library, watermill, monument. Monument for border growth. And the culture is really, really important. Culture is actually more important than the science, in my opinion. You can get a lot of science really, really quickly, but culture can be really, really tough to get. So that's why I tend to emphasize culture early in the game. And we're still pretty early. So you don't really need any more build charges. You don't have any more hills to work. So let's get this builder down to help out Antananarivo. I will put a mine here so that we can develop this city a lot quicker. Nice. Okay, so we got 4 really nice tiles in here. Chop here. Chop your commercial hub. Continue to work on the monument. Chop here next. I've started valuing the chops way more than I have in previous times. Previously, I didn't value chops very much, but now, with Magnus and stuff like that, even without Magnus in these early cities, I still feel like it's worth it to chop for early infrastructure, because the sooner you get that stuff out, the more it pays off for you. Okay, so I'm actually not building walls right now. So let's go ahead and take serfdom. You already have walls, so you can't do a wall chop. But after this library, I'm going to start getting walls in most of my cities. Oh, I really should have the 100% production towards walls if I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and pick up recorded history now that we have the 2 campus districts. Settle the further cities. Go get on the gypsum. One more turn until we can start Magnus harvesting here. Keep scouting. Unit needs orders. He has an aqueduct. I do need to build an aqueduct. I might build it in this city. If I do the extraction on this gypsum next turn, I can drop the aqueduct here. Because I want to get the aqueduct boost for military engineering. So let's extract this. Aqueduct. Go. Another gypsum. Library completed. Put 4 turns into ancient walls, I think, is the goal. I want to get ancient walls 1 turn from finishing in these cities so I can do extractions and get multipliers. I might not even... So I can get extractions towards building late game buildings. I want to have ancient walls 1 turn from finishing, essentially. And then when I'm building like a late game building, put Magnus in the city to multiply, say, this chop to 120. And then the overflow will be multiplied by 100 by this card. So we'll get like 240 production from a single chop, which is most of a university, say. We're probably not going to get the university boost just because we're a little bit late to the Great Scientist game. We didn't... The Barbarian Horde really slowed us down by probably on the order of 20 to 30 turns for a victory. But now that we have it under control, I think we're on track for a really fast win here. I think we can pull this off. The big thing is scouting. I need to find more city-states. And that's why I have scouts running all over the map. So you're going to head up this way. And I'm going to call that an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, though, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.